Hey, are we live? Good morning. This is Clarisse. How are you guys? Clarisse from Mayfair West. So excited to do balcony ball today. Had a little problem. Facebook changed the method to get on. So I'm a little behind schedule here because I haven't checked out my camera. So let's have a little look, see how the balcony looks this morning. Okay, there is the workout space, my balcony studio. How is everybody doing? I'm gonna come and say hi. Great, all the usuals are here. Hello, hello, hello. Yep, it's a hot day. So I'm outside because I don't have central air conditioning. I live in an older building, and my workout space indoors would not be affected by putting on my window unit. So it's better for me to be out here. And I love being outside. It's lovely. It's pretty out here. So let's see. We need to get started. And I just wanted to say, as I said, good morning and hello to everybody who's here. And pardon me. You need a mat, you need a stability ball, and probably a towel and a glass of water. Maybe you're working out outside as well. If it's cooler for you and you're not in the direct sun, go for it. It's good to get fresh air. So, and hi Mary and hi Debbie. It's so nice to have you guys here, and Mary Ainger is here too. And Al, great. So let's get started. And who else is on? Oh, there's more people coming on. Great. Okay, let's get started, and we're going to do a series of exercises using a stability ball this morning with yours truly, Clarisse from Mayfair West, and we're going to be learning how to involve our core muscles in everything that we do today. So it's going to be simple to follow because you only need a ball and a mat, of course. And as I mentioned, get yourself a glass of water and a towel because I think you're going to sweat today. I sure feel like I'm sweating already. Okay, so let's get started. Just going to do a little bit of a warm-up for your muscles before we get going. I just want to make sure that you can all see me. I hope that's a good perspective. Okay, so there's the stability ball, which we're going to be using. So let's get that out of the way so we can warm up. Let's start with some easy squats. Press down and up. Press down and up. Your weight's on your heels. Press down and up and down and up. And 4 more. Coming back. 3 more. You see how I'm keeping my shoulders back? 2 more. And 1. Hands on your thighs. Flat back. Now exhale. Pull your navel in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Use your tummy muscles. We want to get these awake. So by doing this movement, when you breathe out, you use the transverse abdominis to push the air out as you exhale. So draw that muscle in and get it working because we're going to need that guy the whole class, okay? Exhale. A couple more of these, warming up the belly and the back. And now we roll up. Shoulders forward, shoulders back. Shoulders forward, shoulders back. Shoulders forward, shoulders back. Now you know me, I'm a posture nut, and I'm really particular that we learn to do things with proper posture because these things that we're doing here in our workouts, we want them to carry over into our life. So therefore, having proper posture is a huge priority for me because you breathe more deeply when you have good posture, you stand taller, you look more confident, it's a lot healthier for your spine. There's just so many reasons, so let's keep that in mind. Leave your arms down and your shoulders back as they always should be. Head back. Tilt your ear to the right. Stretch your neck muscles. And switch. We often neglect this, but if you think about it, your neck muscles are involved in everything you do with your arms. Stretch. So very important to have this warmed up. You don't want to walk away from a workout with a stiff neck. And switch. Okay, we're going to also warm up your neck muscles by turning your head. So looking to the right, chin low over the shoulder. Looking to the left, looking to the right, looking to the left. Good, now we're going to be doing a lot of rotation, so let's warm up those muscles. Put your fingertips on your temples and bend your knees. Twist to one side and the other side, gently rotating Without moving your hips, I'd like you to plant your feet. Keep your hips facing front. Just rotate from your waist. Just get these muscles, these oblique muscles, working. And now we're going to bend to the side, side to side, side to side. Just getting your sides warmed up, your obliques, stretching it out a little bit, stretching it out. Good. All right, now let's take one arm up, hold it up, take a breath, and let your legs extend as you let your arm go over the side. Let your hips go out to the side, just feeling the side stretch. Good, come on down. Other side, big breath in, and side stretch, warming up those obliques. Beautiful. Now let's come back to the center and cross our elbows. Soften your knees and hinge at the hips. So hinge, hinge. As you go down, allow your elbows to drop. Take a deep breath and relax and just get a nice stretch. It's morning and you probably haven't done any exercise yet today, nor have I. And you just want to get everything loosened up gently. This is a wonderful way of opening up your lower back. And by doing this little rocking and rotation, you're also getting all the way across to the sides, which is good. You want to get everything loosened up. Just relax. Take a breath and exhale, hang down, bend your knees and slowly roll up from there. Let's take a deep breath and exhale. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll. I don't think I need my glasses, but I'm just going to come over to the camera and say, okay, everyone's here. Oh, just before we start, I'm just reading a comment. Hey, good to see Jill, Henry. Your question about my t-shirt, the writing's backwards because Facebook Live presents in mirror image. So it says, I survived Buddha boot camp. This is an outdoor class that I'm running, actually. And if any of you are interested, please send me a message on Facebook or email me at clarissebevelander@gmail.com. Okay, get your ball, everybody. Let's go. Just gonna get rid of my glasses here. Okay, so here's your ball in your hands. We're gonna start with some leg work. We're gonna have our right foot forward and our left foot back. If you have a look at my feet on the mat, they're about hip width apart, and that's important because otherwise you're going to be unstable. You don't want to be trying to balance on a tightrope, right? So you want to have your feet in the same line as your hips. Now the stability ball, squish it with both hands. Press your shoulders down. We're going to raise the stability ball as we press our hands into it. Now when you do this, you're going to feel the muscles in your upper body, your chest, and your shoulders. So push into the ball with both hands. As you do that, bend into the lunge and squeeze your glutes. Keep going. I'm going to show you how it looks from the back. We're going to go down, down, up, squeezing that ball. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Squeeze, squeeze, lift, lift. Tighten your cheeks and lift. Take your time. Squeeze, squeeze, and lift. Good, 4 more. Squeeze, squeeze, and lift. 3 more. Good, 2 more. Squeeze it. Down, down, and up. 1 more. Now we're gonna hold the ball here at chest height. I'm just moving a little bit over to the side. You're gonna be rotating and squeezing that ball. Use your waist. We've warmed up a lot of obliques today. So when you do this, you're gonna do this. Lunge at the same time and twist. Here we go. Squeeze, twist, twist. Keep your cheeks firm, shoulders back. Remember how I was talking about posture? Pull your head back so it's on top of your spine and you're straight. You're going straight down, pushing your hands into that ball. Try to keep your torso facing that ball when you rotate so you really get the core, and you're lunging at the same time. So you're squeezing your thighs and buns, twisting at the waist. Good job. It's like double duty, right? Getting a lot of good exercise with this. Keep squeezing that ball. And 1 more of those twists. 1 more of those twists. And change feet. Good. Let's do the straight ones first. Step forward on the left and on the right. So to continue the conversation about my t-shirt with the reverse letters, Facebook presents backwards. So this is my left. I'm not confused. This is my left. I know it looks like my right. That's just how the camera is with Facebook Live. I don't know why. It's not like that with FaceTime, but in any case, it's presenting backwards. So this is my left, and that's my right, okay? Squeeze the ball as you lunge, and keep your back tall, shoulders down. Squeeze, push with your hands. Keep your elbows slightly bent. You never want to lock the elbows. Keep squeezing. Keep squeezing. Keep going. Smooth. And you know me, I don't like jerky movements. I like to be engaged, firm muscles. Squeeze those buns, but not jerky, fast moves. Always stay in control. So we're doing 10 like this, and then we're going to do that twist version. Okay, here's the last one. Now keep your ball halfway. Just get the twist, keep your shoulders back, rotate, look over your shoulder, and now drop the knee down. Here we go. Squeeze your right cheek, that's the back one. Squeeze it and rotate around. Stay tall, stay upright, squeeze, shoulders back, squeeze, stay strong. Good posture, head on top of the spine, not jutting forward. Ooh, it's hot today, but it's good. Got a fan on me here, so I'm comfortable, and it's a nice breeze. Good, one more. And finish, and step in or relax. Shake your legs out. Fantastic. Now let's put the ball down on our mat, and we're going to do some more leg work. We're going to start out with inner thighs. Now, if you have an enormous ball and you can't reach the floor easily, you can use, I have yoga blocks. Now, obviously not everyone has these. You can use anything at all to put your hands on, a piece of furniture, a small low stool, whatever you've got. You don't need to, but if your ball is large, you're going to have your hands on something. You can put 2 rolls of paper towel or shoe boxes if you need it, but if you can reach the floor, don't worry about it. So you're going to be straddling the ball, okay? Now, let me show you how this looks from the side view, actually, because it's important that you don't rest a whole lot of your weight on your ball. So your stomach is not on the ball, your knees are around it, your shoulders are down. If you don't need the blocks, you're simply right here. Okay, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, push your knees into the ball and draw your stomach in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's keep that going. So every time you exhale, pull up with the navel so that that transverse abdominis is firing. Try to tighten your pelvic floor muscles and squeeze using the inner thighs. So there's a lot of different things going on in this exercise. Relax your shoulders. If you feel pressure on your hands, maybe you need to be a little higher up. You could use even any object that you have handy just to put your hands on, a few books. It doesn't matter as long as you're comfortable, okay? Exhale. Squeeze that ball. Let's keep it going. And squeeze. Beautiful. And squeeze. Exhale, squeeze. Now, take a little bit of a break. We're going to come back to that a little bit faster pace. Take a deep breath. Squeeze the ball and pulse. Here we go. Stomach. Pull it in. Breathe out. Squeeze. Tummy. Inner thighs. Pelvic floor. Last 10. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Fantastic. Stay right where you are. Now you've done a couple of leg exercises. Let's do one that combines core with lats. Actually, every exercise that you use the ball uses the core, and that's why I love the ball, because it's such an amazing prop and it gives you such a boost with exercises that you are doing now. Do them on the ball and make them more effective, okay? Now, in this exercise, we want to tuck our pelvis forward and squeeze, okay? So that you're going to be nice and firm all through here, and you're going to maintain that. You don't want to have a lot of movement or loosey-goosiness in your torso for this exercise. The ball's in front, your arms are straight, 2 fists. Your elbows don't bend, you hinge at the shoulder. You're going to inhale as you push that ball forward. So inhale, let your arms stretch. Keep your back straight. Now here's the hard part. As you exhale, pull your head up high, keep your back straight. Draw yourself back up. Keep your buns tight, okay? Your bum helps. Keep your toes down as well. So your glutes are engaged. Inhale, and now exhale. Draw that ball in. Inhale, and exhale. I'm gonna show you how this looks from the back. Keep going. Inhale, down forward. Exhale, pull it back up. Inhale, exhale, pull it back up. Inhale, exhale. Keep your bum tight. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. How we doing, guys? Inhale, exhale. Keep going. Inhale, exhale. Pull it up tall. Inhale. Now think of your head being high here. Pull up. All right. Inhale. Push down. Fantastic. Inhale. Pull back one more time. Are you feeling your lats, the sides of your back? Because every time you pull that ball in, you're using them. So push down one more. Nice and firm. One more. Nice. All right. Come on back on your feet. Now let's put the ball on your head. It's getting warm up here. Put the ball on your head. Bend your knees. I better not let the ball fall off the balcony because then we're not going to have a show here. Bend to your right. Inhale. And exhale, bend to your left. Now, notice how my legs are in this wide position and bent. I'm holding a sumo squat. I'm staying in that squat. Push your knees out. Maintain this solid base so that when you bend to the side, you feel the stretch on the opposite side to which you're bending. So in other words, if you're going to the right, you're stretching the left. And then you use that stretched out muscle to bring your torso back. So we're strengthening our external obliques. Inhale and exhale. Keep going. Inhale and exhale. It's getting hot up here. Inhale and exhale. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Stretching down and up. Stretching down and up. Have your hands push into the ball a bit to engage. Keep going. See what it looks like from the back. Push into the ball. Engage your upper body. Squeeze. Keep your knees soft. Your spine neutral. And relax. Take the ball down in front of you. Now, keeping your legs solid and bent, push into the ball. Hold it a little bit away from you. Rotate to the right. Rotate to the left. Keep your legs solid. Rotate to the right. Rotate to the left. Keep your legs and your hips facing the camera where you're looking. So you're not moving your lower body, you're moving from the waist. Now that basic movement, right to left, we're going to make it a bit more challenging for you. All right? If you have shoulder issues and having your hands above your head is difficult for you, you can maintain this and continue in this position. Okay? That's fine. Otherwise, put the ball on your head, elbows wide. Twist right. Twist left. Twist right. Twist left. Twist right. Twist left. Twist right. Twist left. Feel the work in the side muscles, in the obliques. Last two of these. Push. One more. And push. And bring it down. Now we're going to bend the knees in this wide leg position so that your knees are out. It's like a sumo squat. It is a sumo squat, but we don't have the weight that we're dangling between our legs. We're going to use the ball. So when you go down, push your hands into the ball. Raise that ball and push. Use your back muscles here. Push into that ball. And then you're going to come up and lower the ball. Here we go. Down, down, up. Squeeze the ball powerfully. Down, down, up. Turn your knees and feet out. Are the knees and feet in the same line? They should be. They should be. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up. Keep squeezing that ball. Down, down, up. Knees are wide. Push back. Keep breathing. Coming up. Squeeze that ball. Use 2 hands and push so that your upper body is working all the time because you're pushing into that ball. Don't just lift it up and down because the ball itself has very little weight. So we're not using it as a weight. We're using it as a tool or a prop to increase the engagement of your upper body and core. So therefore, you're just pushing into it, and that creates the workload here. Keep your knees wide, push down. Just 2 more of these squats. Doing great, you guys. One more. And relax, and let's drop that ball down for a second. All right, we're just jumping around here, but we're gonna sit now on the ball and do some work in a seated position, okay? Let's focus on your abs. Bring your feet in. We're on a yoga mat here so that your feet don't slip around. Move your cheeks off the ball, but just your cheeks. Now, right now, here's my cheeks off the ball. My low back, actually my sacrum area, that is right on top of the ball. I want to keep that, my weight-bearing body part, on the ball. So I'm going to lower my torso back from here till I'm lying flat and essentially wrap my lower back around the ball. So how it looks from the side, as you know, my space is a little bit oblong here. Don't have a lot of width up here. But you are in this position with your head and shoulders behind the ball, okay? So when you're down in this position, your cheeks are just, you see how they're just at the end? Okay, we don't want to be all the way off the ball. You want to have more of your torso behind the ball to work. Take a deep breath in, look up at the ceiling and go backward. As you exhale, push your back into the ball, curve up. Inhale, back. Here we go. Exhale, curve, flatten the belly. Inhale, back. Exhale, curve. Inhale, back. Exhale, curve. Inhale, back. Exhale, curve. Inhale, back. Push your back into the ball. Inhale, back. Breathe out. Push, push. Inhale, back. Go for it. Push, push. Inhale, back. Breathe out. Breathe out. Inhale, back. Push, push. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Stay strong. And as you have noticed in these classes that we're doing online, I'm keeping it really simple and just doing a lot of repetitions because I know that we're all working out at home with different props and different situations. So I give you guys the time to figure out how to do the exercise, working with what you have, and hopefully giving you enough repetitions that you get that good, fatigued muscle feeling after the exercise. Still pushing into that ball. A couple more of those. One more, go right back. And relax and come up for air. All right, good. Take a deep breath in and out. Ooh, it's hot. Okay, let's do some more work in this position. And for those of you who are working on a very large ball, I mean, you may have just one that lying around at home that was a big ball. So obviously, if that's the case, you're gonna need something to put your hand on. So if you don't have a yoga block, like I mentioned, you can use a box of Kleenex or a paper towel, it doesn't matter. Just have your hand elevated. So I'm gonna turn. Okay, I'm putting my right hand here. I don't really need this, but just so that you guys who are using it know how to do it. You're putting this down so that your hand is not leaning off to the side. You're gonna be able to support yourself, okay? Put your right leg across. Here's my right leg. Here's my left hand. I'm gonna roll my butt off the ball just a titch, not too far, okay? And then I'm gonna put my hand here and go backward, look all the way to the left, take a deep breath, and cross. Over. Inhale, back. Lead the way with your underarm so that you are lifting from the waist and not from the hand or the elbow or the neck. So push your back into the ball every single time. Here. Push into it. Inhale, back. Push into it. Inhale, back. Go for it. Push, push. Inhale, back. Push, push. Inhale, back. Push, push. Inhale, back. How are we doing? Are we breathing out? On the way up, push your lower back into the ball, curve. Think of your underarm leading the way. One more, curve, and let's add the leg. So this version now, your leg is going in and out. If it's too difficult, go back to what we were just doing. Put your leg back on your knee. You don't have to add this. This makes it harder, okay? But try it. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Deep core twist. Exhale, inhale. Push into the ball. Exhale. Your low back pushing into the ball. And exhale, exhale, inhale. 2 more. Let's go. Inhale. 1 more. Let's go. And relax. Fantastic. Woo! Let's move that to the other side. All right. I see all kinds of stuff coming up on the screen. I'm going to come over and answer your questions and say hi and all that. I'm going to do that. So let's just get the workout in still, okay? Now roll your cheeks off the ball, cross your ankle over, and your hand is on the floor or on something if you need it, okay? Lay back, again, just barely move your buttocks off the ball. Your low back, your sacrum is weight bearing, pushed into the ball, so your torso is behind the ball. Inhale back, open wide. Exhale, cross your armpit to your knee. Inhale back. Exhale, push your back into the ball. Inhale, every single time you come up. Breathe out and push. Breathe out and push. That's 4, keep going. Inhale, we're gonna do 10 like this. And then 10 with the leg. If you don't wanna do the leg part, you don't have to, okay? You can just do this. That's 7. Inhale, open wide, that was 8. Here's 9. Push your back into the ball. Here's 10. Now let's get that knee in there. We're gonna go inhale, meet the knee, stretch the leg. Inhale, 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 hang on, inhale. How are we doing? Inhale. Wide open, elbow is back. Think of leading with the armpit rather than the elbow. Push your low back into that ball. Stay firmly engaged. 1 more. Should be tough. Okay. Woo. Relax. Okay, let's do another exercise for your glutes. I know that's a lot of abs there, so let's just kind of move to something that de-emphasizes that area a little bit. Now you'll still be using your core. In fact, you'll be using your back quite a bit on these. So what we're gonna do is move ourselves into a bridge position, which means your head and shoulders will be on the ball, your butt is out in the air, and you keep it up like a bench, okay? A human weight bench. So we're gonna go forward, forward, much further than when we did the abs. So this is where we stopped, but now we're gonna continue going forward and forward and forward till your head's on the ball. I'm gonna show you how that looks from the other side as well, okay? So you're gonna go all the way out until your head is on the ball here. Now, your arms are just up here. We're not going to use them. If you need to put them somewhere, if you're fatigued or you don't want to hold them up, put them on your hips and hold them there. Having them on your hips is a good idea because it helps you to monitor how hard you're working, how much you're lifting, okay? So either or, up or down on your hips. We're going to go down, down, squeeze your glutes. Down, down, squeeze. Now your feet are hip width apart. Down, down. I'm going to show you how it looks from the side, okay? And down, down, and up, and down, down. Squeeze the glutes. Now here's with the arms up, and squeeze the glutes. Every time. Down, down, lift, lift. You can also do this. Lift. Doesn't really matter. Whatever's comfortable for you. Or here, down, down, squeeze and tilt. Don't just lift your butt, squeeze the butt. Down, down, up, squeeze, down, down, up, squeeze. You're going lower, lower, up, squeeze. So the advantages of doing this exercise on a ball are numerous, as they are with every exercise. But here, first of all, you're getting a much greater range of motion than if you just did this lying on a mat. Second of all, because it's wobbly and unstable, there's so much going on in your body to help you to balance. And these kind of skills of coordination and balance and agility will carry over into your life and make you more coordinated and agile as you get older. And that's important because we get clumsy and sloppy and trip when we're older. So we want to keep all these neurons firing. We want to make that connection with our brain. Okay, now let's stay up here. I'm going to take my arms out of the way and pulse and squeeze, little tiny ones. Squeeze that butt and tighten it. So you're not going all the way down. You're just focusing on the tipping at the top. Tip it. Tip the pelvis. Squeeze. Squeeze. You can also do this with your arms. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Work the glutes. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, let's come back down onto our mat for a minute and put your tired old bum down for a second. How you guys doing out there? I'm just gonna make sure everyone's okay. If there's any questions that came up during the class, I'm just gonna quickly check if there's anything. Okay. All right. Everyone's good, everyone's good, everyone's good. Excellent. Okay, let's get back to work, you guys. Don't forget, if you're hot, take a drink of water. Take a break if you need to, okay? We're gonna do a foot elevated plank. Now, this would be something that you could do in any case without a ball, where your feet would be on, say, a bench or any elevated object. Let's say if you're at the gym, you could do this on one of those boxes, those plyo boxes. Anything at all you could use, but a ball is the most challenging because it's so unstable and wobbly. So I'm gonna challenge you guys to do this exercise today. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come up and you're gonna push, oops, kicking my plants here, push that ball down, and then you're gonna walk out until the ball is under your feet. Oh yeah, this is not easy. Take a deep breath. Pull your navel into your spine. Suck in that belly, draw those shoulders down. Stay fully engaged in your core right now. Take a breath. Hold it there. Pull the belly up. Hold, hold. Keep breathing and holding. And hold, and hold. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Hold, hold, hold. Breathe. Stomach is in, you're pulling it consciously all the time. Navel up to spine. And let your knees down. Fantastic. How do we do on that one? Now roll your ball around in front. We're gonna put our hip bones on it. Now this is another glute exercise. Should you find, again, that your ball is very large and you can't reach the floor, you put something under your hands, yoga blocks, whatever you have you can put under your hands. Let's go on to your hips. Now I'm, again, working in a balcony here, so it's not the widest space in the world. But what I want you to do is to see that I've got my hips on the ball and that I'm able to move. Some people go too far forward in this exercise. Make sure your hips are right in the middle of the ball so you're able to freely move your hips, okay? Now join your heels together. Keep your arms straight. We don't want to teeter-totter up and down. We want to stay stable and still. Push the heels into each other. Lift, squeeze the buns, and lower. Let's do that. Push and lower and push. I'm not bouncing because I don't want my ball moving around. When you work on a ball, your ball should be still. It's you that moves around, okay? And push, squeeze the butt, and push. Your ball is like your weight bench, and you're using it to do all these exercises off, and it makes the exercises more complicated, not complicated, that's not the right word. It makes it more challenging, more involved, a little bit more interesting, a lot more going on, more beneficial for sure. So an exercise like this, for example, be very difficult to do this on a mat because your knees wouldn't be able to go lower than your hips. And on any object that's not soft and bouncy, this would be very uncomfortable. So a ball is a wonderful thing to have, and as I always say, if you don't have one, go and get one. They are inexpensive, they are amazing. There's so much you can do with a ball. Can't live without it. Push those heels together, keep squeezing, feeling those cheeks firming up. And it's bathing suit season. It's sure hot, so we're gonna be getting buff for the beach, you guys. Now hold it up. Let's push the heels to the ceiling. Let's go. Squeeze, 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 little tiny ones. Dig those heels in, push, 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 push. How are we doing? Are we feeling that? Squeeze, squeeze, keep it going, and squeeze, squeeze. How are we doing? Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Let's take a break and relax. Ooh, fantastic. So much more to do, and I would do more in this position, but I want to get you guys on your back as well, because there's a ton of great exercises that we're going to do there. So let's come down. Oh, but you know what? One more thing up here. I can't resist. Tricep dips. We must do some tricep dips. Now, these can be challenging, and if you want to just hold yourself in place without doing the bending and straightening, you can do that and you'll still use your triceps. You could also opt to put your ball up against your sofa, or if you had anything solid like a big heavy chair and you're in your living room, for example, in front of your TV right now, you could have your ball up against something if you wanted to. So I'm going to show you with the wall just so, for argument's sake, so you can see that there's two ways of doing it. Either on the wall, which is more stable, or if you don't have it on the wall, you've got your ball just in the middle like this. You've got to balance yourself. So you can either do it without the wall. This is very advanced, okay? I'm just showing you. You don't have to do this. You can just hold it still or move it against your sofa if you're not feeling stable. Okay, so whichever you decide. I hope you've figured out something that works for you right now. Take a deep breath. Okay, bend your elbows. Now, push, breathe out, push. Push, work the back of the arms. Push. Head back, stay straight and tall. Here's 5, 6. Let's just do 20 in a row, okay? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If you need a break, that's okay. 16. If you don't want to do all 20, that's okay. Pace yourself. It's your workout. You don't have to please me. I can't see you. Do what you need to do for yourself, okay? If that's enough, then you stop. Don't hurt yourself. Okay, we did it. Shake it out. Relax. There's so much more I want to do. But let's get back on our mat. I'm actually going to put my t-shirt back on here because I think my mat's a bit dirty. There's all this stuff from the trees coming on it here. So we're going to get onto your back right now. So let's lie down. Hamstrings. Hamstrings are the back of your leg. Now we did some squats and lunges, so we would have used some other leg muscles. These are the ones in the back. They often are neglected. This is a wonderful exercise. The ball provides a great hamstring workout, and it's not easy to work your hamstrings, especially if you're not at the gym. There's not so many exercises, so this is a wonderful one for you. Put your heels on the ball together. Your knees are at 90 degrees. You're going to push down into the ball. You see how I did that? Push down. Pushed my heels into the ball. I'm lifting my bum up, and I'm going to roll that ball out and pull it back in, keeping my bum up. And roll it out. I'm going to turn so you can see, and pull it back in. And roll it out, and pull it back in. And roll it out, and pull it back in. So you're up here, and you're digging into the ball. Digging into the ball. Push into that ball. Dig, dig. Oh, this is tough. Do you feel the hamstrings? Keep your hips off the ground. They don't lie on the floor when you do this. That's very important that you know that. Your hips are up, okay? So your weight bearing on your heels, not on your back. We want the resistance in our legs here. Back of those legs. Ooh, you really feel it. Put your fingers there. Feel them working. If you want to make it harder, hands up. Dig. Let's do 5 more. Ready? Counting back. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1, relax. 1 leg up. Pull it gently. Stretch. Oh, so good. Let's switch. Stretch.
Okay, let's do some lower abdominals. The ball is going to rest on your shins, okay? So you have a 90-degree angle right here. We don't need to bring the ball closer because it would fall on our faces. We don't need to bring the ball too low so it doesn't drop on the ground. Keep the ball parallel to the ground and move it with your feet. Hold your toes up a little bit so the ball doesn't roll off your toes immediately. Take a breath and exhale. Now, if you feel your lower back, this is why we have a towel. We can put this towel underneath the edge of your tush, and that will keep your lower back imprinted. And I know that's Pilates lingo, but what it means is that the lower back is down on the mat. And you want that. You want to be stable. So keep breathing. Move it out. Move it back in, very controlled. Move it out. Move it back in. Move it out. Feel those tummy muscles. Move it back in. Keep going, keep going. Move it out. Move it back in. I'm just going to move my mat so you can see me better because I want you to see the last exercise. Last one or two. And that is covered in tree stuff. Okay. Sorry, I have a phone call coming in there. Okay, so you guys have been doing that lower ab exercise. Let's take a little break and do a second one that's different. And here you're going to take the ball up. This is called the dead bug, and doing it with the ball, I think, makes it far more effective. I just find it an easy exercise. So with the ball, it's not easy. Again, we're going to be pushing into the ball, and that's how we create the resistance. So let's take a deep breath. Push into the ball with your hands. Push hard, and then take one leg down. As you're pushing hard into the ball, continue just this for now. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe in, breathe in, breathe out. Now my hands are straight up above my shoulders. My shoulders are down. I'm not scrunching my neck up. I want my shoulders flat on the floor so that you're relaxed at the shoulders. You're pushing with your hands, pushing the ball forward. And as you take that one leg down, you continue to push that ball into the one leg. And of course the leg doesn't move. Now, you can either continue like this, which is great and it's quite intense, or you can add your opposite arm to the leg for a little bit more of an unstable balance challenge. So if you want to do that, you can add the opposite arm. You don't have to. Okay? Inhale back, exhale forward. Inhale back, exhale forward. Inhale back, exhale forward. Feel the abs. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. A couple more of those. Push into the one hand. If you're using just the one, you've got to push really hard on that one hand to keep the ball fixed against your one leg, which remains up, vertical. Keep working, keep working. Oh, so good, feeling those abs. Inhale, one more only, guys, one more. And we're gonna take a little break and relax. All right. Let's throw in one final bonus exercise. I like to sometimes throw in something a little challenging or crazy at the end, and we're going to do that today. If you want to modify this, you can go right ahead and do a plank. Again, you can even do a plank without your ball. If you don't want to use your ball, that's fine. But if you want to try this challenge, you're going to go back to that foot plank position that we did earlier, okay? Okay, so there we are. My feet are on the ball. Take a deep breath. Pull your belly in. Make sure your stomach is tight. Now, we're going to lift your hips. Inhale deeply. Exhale, pull up. Roll the ball in. Inhale, take it back down. Beautiful. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Here's 5. Give me another 5, kids. Come on. 4 more. Pull the belly up. 3 more. Use those deep core muscles. 2 more. And 1 more. And dismount. Fantastic. Woo, that is a hard exercise. So glad we got through that. That's just a sample of what you can do. We didn't even have weights today. There is so much work you can do with the ball, and you know me, I'm on a mission to promote stability ball use, but please get yourself a stability ball. It's a wonderful thing to have, and it looks like, we're still working out from home for a while, and it's good to be independent at home and have a few props. It really makes a difference, and it'll keep you working out. So I hope you guys enjoyed the class. I hope you'll come next Monday again with me, and we'll do something a little different every week. Glad you're enjoying it. And I'm just going to look at the screen if there are any questions or comments quickly before we... Okay. Oh, Linda's here. Lovely. Oh, thank you, Linda. Oh, Kara, my old friend from school. Wonderful to see you. Yay. Nice to see you guys. Ooh, hot day here. Got my hair back. Oh. So yes, just another remark about these boot camps I'm teaching. If any of you are interested, I know a few of you are on screen. I can see you, and you guys are in that class already. So if any of you would like to get in on some outdoor workouts with me, it's a lovely environment in the park and shady and beautiful. So we're having a great time working out outdoors. So send me an email, clarissebevelander@gmail.com. Great. Okay. Looks like I've addressed everything. Oh, thank you so much, Debbie, and you have a great week too. So thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate your support, and hope you enjoyed that stability ball class, and I will see you guys very soon again. Have a great week and stay cool. Keep active. Bye for now.